Yesterday there was sun and there was rain, beauty in the mundane.
Hello, welcome back to Life of My Wife and Crafting with Kelly. Well, let's make a fun card. Let's make a Mickey Mouse card. I just thought it would be fun. All right, I will pan you down, show you everything I've got. I did a lot of the prep work already so that this wasn't going to be, a 2-hour process. And we'll give you all the measurements and let's have some fun. Okay, so you need 2 pieces of 6 by 12, and I forgot to get the score tool out. All right, you need 2 pieces of 6 by 12. And you're going to score them. Let me give my measurements because I forgot. You're going to score both of them at 3 and 6. 3 and 6. 3 and 6. That's the only thing that you need the scoreboard for. All right, now we're going to burnish these. And we are going to, I just have to remember. Okay, so this is going to be a mountain fold. And this one's going to be a valley. Or depending how you look at it. If it's open, then that's going to be a mountain and that's going to be a valley. If you're doing it. Yeah. So, valley, mountain. Okay, you can do the same thing on this one. The card ends up being a 6 by 6. So that's a valley. This is a mountain. So don't listen to what I said the first time. There we go. So you've got 2 that look like this. You're going to turn this one this way. And one thing that you're going to do is take your cutter and on one of these, on the 6 by 6 section, you are going to take a smidge off. Like, I'll show you the little smidge of paper. Literally just a smidge. Because when it folds together, it'll be too bulky if you don't do that. All right. What glue shall I use? Maybe I'll use some tape instead. Is that thicker? No, that's all the same. So on the back of this one, put your tape or your glue, whatever adhesive you are choosing to use. I've got the thin here. I should be using thicker, but I didn't have it handy, so I'll just use this one. This card is for my grandson who's turning 2 at the end of the month. And then I have another grandson turning 2 in July. So I need to figure out what to make for him. I've got dinosaur dies, and I've got Mickey Mouse dies, and trucks and cars, and so I don't know, we'll have to see. Okay. So you're going to put this one on top of this one. I hate using tape. Why do I do that to myself? I never can get it straight when I use tape. That's why I use glue so often. So there is the card form. So now we need to, garbage can right there. We need to cover up all of these. So you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, and 4 on the back for this size, and then this one and this one for this size. So you need 8 2 3/4 by 5 3/4. And I've got those right here. So we're going to do, you know what I did? I laid this out and took a picture so that I would remember what I did. All right, we are going to put polka dots here, stripes here. I'll show you how I go about that. Let's use this little bottle. I'm using glue. Maybe I need to be up just a bit. At least with glue, I've got a little wiggle room if my paper doesn't go on straight. And you don't need a lot of glue, like I'm just like scraping this along. There we go. I chose all the primary colors because it's Mickey Mouse. So she's having the Mickey Mouse play, is it called Mickey Mouse Playhouse? Toodles, something like that. I don't know. That's the theme for the birthday. And unfortunately, we can't get together, but she's going to do a virtual birthday party, so that's really cool. Okay. His birthday's at the end of the month, so I figured if I got this done now, get it in the mail. This is called a double gate fold card. And I'm not sure if I've made this before or not on camera, but I just wanted a fun card to go with Mickey Mouse. Let's work on the front, and then we'll turn it to the back. All right. The piece that you need for in here is 5 3/4 by 5 3/4. So there is the front, the front of the card. Okay. Now we're going to get the decorations. Alright, so I have this Mickey Mouse die. So I cut it out in the cream color, white, black, red, and yellow, and then I cut it and pieced it together. And I've made some grass here. I'm just going to place this here for a minute until I figure out exactly where I want this. Okay. He was really into dinosaurs, so I bought a dinosaur dies, and then he got into Mickey Mouse. So of course I had to buy a Mickey Mouse die. And he's going to be so excited when he wakes up on his birthday because we bought him a Mickey Mouse shaped waffle maker. So he's going to be waking up to Mickey Mouse waffles on his birthday. All right. And for, this is 5.5 by 1.5. And then took my scissors like this and just did different funny cuts to make the grass. Let's see if I have a piece that I can practice on. Here, I'll just rip a piece here. So all I've done is kind of like that. All right, let's get this glued down. Here we go. All right. Now, for this one, for these ends, we're going to make balloon bouquets. So I've got all my balloons all cut out. And I've even got a Mickey Mouse balloon. Okay, so I got a picture in front of me showing where I want them. Go there. Go there. There, all right. All right, and these pieces of grass for this size are 1.5 by, what did I do? 1.5 by 2.5. All right. So let me just turn this around. So there we've got our Mickey on the center and our Mickey balloons. I will turn you off and do this other side and bring you back to show you the next one. All right, so the next step is I've made some bunting for along the top. So I've put this one on, and I'm just leaving those strings long until the glue dries, and then I'll trim them off. So we're just going to put these across the top. There we go. I haven't figured out what I'm going to put here or if I'm going to put anything there. I'm not sure. Okay, for the center piece of bunting, I made it with the red and white stripes and polka dots. Here we go. Remember, my link to my Facebook is in the description box. And if you ever try out one of my cards, please send me a picture. I'd love to see how yours turns out. I mean, I get my ideas from other people and then, you know, just pass it along. All right, I'm just going to leave the strings long until the glue is completely set for that reason. And then we've got another set here. I was so disappointed. I went to Michael's and tried to get some Mickey Mouse paper, and they didn't have anything. Any of you that live in the States and go to Michael's, let me know what their stock is like, because they're really having a hard time here in Canada. Never had this problem. All right, let's let that glue dry. We'll turn it over and glue the back pieces on. This paper would be fun to use it on a circus theme. There we go. And now for the centerpiece, I've got a piece of the yellow, 5 3/4 by 5 3/4. And then I've got a white piece that's 5 1/2 by 5 1/2, and I die cut the happy birthday in the black and the red and just offset them. All right, let's see the back. There's the back. Let's turn around and show you the front. And then it closes up like this and fits into a 6 by 6 envelope. All right, I hope you enjoyed crafting with me today, and I'd love to see your choice of papers and designs made with the same card. Have a nice day.